All right, guys, Steve from the Tech Buzz Gaming. I have another product here that we're going to open for review slash unboxing. A product from ALXUM. And this is an accessory product where basically it's a card reader. You can store 4 cards or switch games in the bottom, and you can have 4 up on top. And it'll switch between any one of those 4. Now, if you've seen my previous video on this, a review with this product, you would have seen that, you just press this button and it cycles through the games, so you don't have to pull them in and out of your Nintendo Switch. Now, what they've done is they've made this better. They've heard the cries of the community, the cries that you had, the cries that I had with this is great and all, but I don't want to have to get up and press a button, right? We don't want to have to do this. So they brought this version out, and we're going to open this up and take a look at it so you guys can see why this is so different. So right out of the box, Daniel, this looks identical to the one that you have.
Definitely.
Identical. Okay, you got your power, so you're going to plug that in your Switch. You got your Switch dock holder. But there's always a but. There's one other product in here besides your USB cable, and this is it. Let's open this sucker up. Inside here is this cool little device. It looks like a charging, but it's a button. And you can see there it lights up. You can put this on your wrist while you're playing your Switch, hit the button, and switch a game. And we're going to demonstrate it here for you. And what we're going to do first and foremost, we're going to unplug. He has a controller in here charging. So what we're going to do here first and foremost, we're going to undo the USB cable. A little bit easier to change games than just going and pressing a button, because you like to play this in your bed wirelessly, right?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, so he pulled the cartridge out. We are going to plug this into the charge port, and then what we're going to do, as you can see, the power's on. What we're going to do is this actually slides on the back of your dock, like so. And then this wraps around and goes in as like a game, right? So you just take it from the cable and you press it down, and now it's on. So what we're going to do now is, you want to hand me some games. We're going to load the games into the top of this in Daniel's handy dandy game thing. Actually, take the games out and hand them to me while I stick them in here. So in the back of, let me see if we can get a good view over here. So in the back here, you can load them in. Make sure I got them the right way. You can load them in the top, and you can see the color change. And look up here, and put the game on there. You probably heard it. Now I'm going to put the next one in, and she'll show you. We'll push it up, and it pops it in. So what we're doing here is we're going to put blast 3, 4, and then under here is where you can just store them. You can't really do anything else with it. All right, so now we got that situation with that setup. So normally what you would do, if you want to back up a little bit, so that you can see, we're going to show that you can see the button, and you can also see up here. What I can do is press the button, and it's going to go to the different games that are in it. And a lot of the gamers were saying, well, this is a pain in the butt, because if you're sitting up there in your bed and you're using the Switch controllers, right, wirelessly,
Yeah.
you'd have to get out of bed, and you'd have to come down here and do all that. So that's where they came up with this. So what I'm going to do is come back here, and you can hit the button, and it'll change. As you can see, it's going through and cycling through the games. So you could leave this in your bed or around your waist or wrist, or however you want to do it, and you can actually change the games that simple just by pressing the button. What do you think? Pretty cool? Pretty cool idea, device for this. And this is really inexpensive. I think this runs around like 20 or 30 bucks. And they did send us this for purpose of review, and so I will have a link in the description where you can pick up one like this. I like the original. I thought the original one was cool. This is a great little device. Now, they haven't said if there's a battery in here that needs to be changed out every couple months or a couple years. So that'll remain to be seen. It looks like you can open it up. I'll have to check. It's probably one of those hearing aid batteries, but there's nothing in, there's no instructions with it, so I don't know. So if the company sees this, maybe you can leave a comment below and let us know. If it's not supposed to wear out, well, that's even better, right? You know, but I like this, having the ability to just sit here, press a button, keep your games in, and it causes it to not have its problems like yours just did, right? Where certain games you pull them in and out, they gotta be clean, they don't work. You actually have now the ability to select your games without pulling out, which is really cool. So guys, if you like this review, if you like this content, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and remember, we'll be back next time. Until next time, keep it buzzing.